Welcome back to Indiana Diecast Racing and the continuing action of the Final Fantasy Fracas. Today we've got the third bracket of the Wild Card Showdown. 8 drivers will hit the track today and only 1 will advance to round 2. We kick things off today with yet another driver from Arlo Racing. Lou Hondo is in his 104-gram Country Club Muscle. He put up 10 but lost in a runoff to Vapor Racing, which is ironic since his competitor is Louisa from Vapor Racing in a 75-gram lethal diesel, and believe it or not, she only scored 6 points. I have got to get some more of these cheap LED lights from Menards. The start gate looks so much more crisp. Louisa gets in front, and we've got a fast one for our first matchup. Nice and smooth, Louisa takes the advantage. She's got the inside lane now and picks up where she left off. For whatever reason, lethal diesels seem to run great on this track, and Louisa is putting on a clinic. It's all Vapor Racing. Facing off now to fight for the right to party with Louisa. We've got an intra-team battle with a pair of drivers from Funky Mother Chicken Racing. Thing 1 in his 63-gram Bubble Gunner versus Medon in his 38-gram Roadster Bike. They both scored 9. The battle for the funkiest chicken is off. Thing 1 wins the early battle for the lead. Medon matching speed, but that's not going to win him the lap. Thing 1 with the advantage. Whoa, Medon blasts out of the gate, and he seems to be much faster on the inside lane. Medon takes lap 2 uncontested. Now Thing 1 is on the verge of elimination. It's close into 2, and Medon rides the high lane to take the lead. Medon slides, and Thing 1 is right there. Medon holds on, and he will advance to face Louisa. Next up, we've got James from Scotland 18 in a Batmobile weighing 45 grams, in which he placed 3rd with 9 points. He'll face Nurus Rex from DRT3K driving a 75-gram Street Streak. Nate jumps out of the gate like a raptor, and we're off. James is spun, and that'll allow Nate to run to an easy first lap victory. Nate jumps out front again very quickly, and this matchup may be over. James unable to challenge, and Nate will advance to the semis. Now we've got Dubious Diecast versus Dogtown Racing with Mr. Dark's 50-gram Riveted and Blaze's 54-gram Fast Fish. Mr. D put up 10 while Blaze scored 8 and lost a runoff to the one and only Scroats Magoats. Mr. Dark pulls ahead on the inside, and he's flying away from Blaze. Blaze closes in the square, but it's not nearly enough to catch him. They swap lanes, and Blaze stays much closer, but Mr. Dark still gets in front. Blaze closes and challenges, but Mr. Dark holds on for back-to-back wins, and he'll move on to drive against Nate. Semifinals number 1 with Louisa, Vapor Racing, and Medon of Funky Mother Chicken. Louisa's fast and quickly builds a big lead over Medon. She takes lap 1 by a mile. Here we go again, and she is lightning quick. Medon spins, and this one is over as fast as it began. Back to the track for DRT3K's Nurus Rex and Dubious Diecast's Mr. Dark. Mr. Dark wins the race to turn 2. Nate is staying close, looking for an opportunity, but Mr. Dark runs a flawless lap and earns the advantage. Dark much faster on the inside lane. Nate's gotta hope he makes a mistake, and Dark spins! Nose to nose, Dark nearly drives off the track. Nate dives inside, but Mr. Dark block slides his way to the victory. Bracket 3 all comes down to this: Louisa Vapor Racing versus Mr. Dark of Dubious Diecast. Two vaunted teams, but clearly the question is, can Mr. Dark keep up with Louisa's green rocket? Right now, it doesn't quite look like it. Oh, Louisa somersaults off the track, nearly taking out the Arlo sign. Mr. Dark cruises to a very surprising lap 1 advantage. They go again, and this time Louisa is driving a bit more conservatively. She pulls ahead in turn 2 and survives the S section. This time Louisa absolutely crushes Mr. Dark and takes the advantage going into lap 3. Louisa back on the inside and 1 lap away from round 2. She slides, exiting Echo Base, but Louisa is just too fast. She wins Bracket 3. Congratulations to Louisa and Vapor Racing. This has been Jim D for Indiana Diecast Racing. Be sure to check in next time for more slightly above mediocre diecast racing and Bracket 4 of the Final Fantasy Fracas Round 1 Wildcard Showdown.